Hello traders, and welcome back to the market opening preview, November 11th, 2014. Traders coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Bright blue sunny skies, white sandy beaches, absolutely beautiful cool breeze today. Just a great day in paradise. Traders, always remember this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Traders, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I am your moderator through the market opening preview every single trading day before the London Open. Traders coming to you early today. Well, yeah, about 5 hours before the London Open today. Got an early start, couldn't sleep, so figured might as well get to work. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006, 2008. I retired from the Public Safety Department out of the great state of Florida. And I decided to take a nice little vacation, and I came to Thailand for 3 months. Well, traders, today I'm still here, and I'm enjoying my retirement, and I'm enjoying my second full-time career as a Forex trader and educator. All right, traders, that's about it about me. Let's get over to our risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential of risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Most of all, traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. Meaning, if you're on a demo account for the last 2 or 3 months, and you go to a live account, your results are going to change. All right, let's hit it over to news and commentary. Let's take a look at the calendar as we get started here. We had some Aussie news. We had NAB business confidence come out. It came out, its actual was 4. There was no forecast, so really didn't make a difference. The Aussie moved about 20 pips on that data that came out then. Looking down the row of stuff today, traders, there is nothing of high impact today in our trading session today. Unbelievable. No data at all on a Tuesday. The only thing we have is medium impact. Nope, don't even have any medium impact. Traders, it is going to be a 100% technical day today. Let's take a look at the indices and see how things closed. The Dow 30 closed up 0.23%. The S&P 500 closed up 0.31%. And the NASDAQ 100 closed up at 0.37%, with the Russell 2000 closing up at 0.53%. A lot of green today. Let's take a look over in the Eurozone. The DAX closed up at 0.65%. The FTSE 100 closed up at 0.67%, with the CAC 40 closing up at 0.79%. And the Euro Stoxx 50 also in the green at positive 0.90%. Traders, let's come over to my side of the world, where we're over here in Asia, and these markets are currently trading. The Nikkei 225 is up 0.64%. The S&P ASX out of Sydney is down barely, just negative 0.20%. The Shanghai, which is not open yet, which should be in about 3 minutes, is negative 2.27%. With the Hang Seng, also, which is not open, is 0.83%. The Kospi, which is open, is trading at 0.10%. Good to see them in the green. That's what's going on with our indices and our calendars for today. Commentary today is, yesterday was absolutely horrible. There was no price action. Nothing was moving. Nothing happened. Yeah, really a slow, boring day yesterday in our trading. Nothing going on. What a shame. But hopefully today we'll get some opportunities and we can get into some trades. So let's move on and let's take a look at some Forex 60-minute charts. Yes, these are 1-hour charts. Traders, fresh and new, just been done. Let's take a look. All right, so the euro is bearish, as we know. It's been bearish forever. We expect it to stay that way. We want to see this come back up to that 38.2 Fibonacci level, about 1.2466, 65. That would be great. We got 2 areas of take profit. We could take it at 24.14 or 23.58. Depending on how the market's moving, you have a choice of where you want to take your profit. And we'll use the 200 exponential moving average as our stop. Nice, easy trade plan on the euro dollar. All right, let's move over to the pound, the good old pound. Really didn't move much yesterday, very, very slow. We want to see this come up a notch back up to that 38.2 fib at 1.5868. We're going to use the 200 exponential moving average at 1.5940 for a stop loss. We want to take profit at the 161.8. You know that's my favorite take profit area at 1.5726. Do I think it can happen? Absolutely. This pair can get down there and get to our take profit area. We just need to see this give us a couple of notches up. And the reason is, well, we're quite a bit away from about over 5 hours before the London Open. So we have plenty of time for these candles to do something because the current candle is a doji. All right, let's take a look at the Aussie dollar, the wonderful Aussie. As usual, the Aussie's all over the place. But it is bounced off the 200 exponential moving average. You couldn't break it. So I'm thinking that this is just like a little pullback here. So I'd like to see it come all the way back up to the 200 exponential moving average, and we'll take it back down to the downside at 0.8665. Or if we get a close below that trend line at 0.8628, we're just going to take this down to previous support at 0.8558. It's not a big trade, but a nice trade. So either one of these entries are really, really good. Like I said, I'd love to see this come up a couple more candles. And we can take this back down, break through that trend line, and just keep on going. Let's see if we can get some pips out of the Aussie today. All right, this is our Euro Aussie. I don't know what is going on with this. This is pretty ugly. The Euro Aussie and the Euro Yen, which is the next slide, is they're just ugly. I mean, this has been hugging the 200 exponential moving average now for 2 days, and it's just not doing anything. NFP came out, decided that was it, I'm done. You know, NFP came out last Friday, and now it's just sideways. I don't know what it's going to do. I have to be honest with you. This can go bullish on us, or this can go bearish on us. However, I planned for it to go bearish. So I'm looking for a break of the trend line with a retest at 1.4373, and we're going to take profit at 1.4265, with the 200 exponential moving average being our take profit area. I'm sorry, the 200 exponential moving average being our stop loss. Now, what if the reverse happens? What happens if price goes above the 200 and closes? Well, in that point, or at that point, I would expect that we will take a long trade, but it's going to have to show me two higher lows and higher highs before I'm going to get in there and make sure that that thing is committed to going long and that the buyers have some energy. To me, on that last candle with that big wick, that's an indecision candle to me. And you know what wicks are? They're little thruster engines, and this looks to me like this wants to come down to the short side. Let's take a look at the Euro Yen, traders. Traders, this is the Euro Yen, and we're stuck in a range. We're stuck in a range of 88 pip range, and guess what? We're right in the middle. This could go either way. You know, the Euro Yen does what the Euro Yen wants, and who knows what it's going to do. So I'd like to give you a lot of advice and give you a nice trade plan here, but I don't have one. If it breaks the upper part of the range, gives you a retest, take it to the long side, go up to that resistance level that's marked on the chart. If it goes to the short side, breaks out, maybe gives you a retest, you know what? Take it down to the 200 exponential moving average. And be cautious when you get to that 200 exponential moving average. It might just go right through that and continue down, and just, you might want to like have a runner, just keep taking it down, see what happens. Something's, I mean, this all has to break at some point. So, you know, hopefully today's the day, and that's what we want to see. The other note to make is that I'm noticing that price action and a lot of these movements, these big movements, are happening like an hour to 2 hours before the London Open. So that's just a little bit of news for you, that I'm seeing a lot of these moves in the past 3 or 4 days before NFP last week. A lot of these moves are starting way before the London Open, so keep an eye on that. All right, here's our New Zealand dollar. This is a 60-minute chart. This is another one that is like extremely bearish. I think this is just a pullback. I'm expecting this to come back down, let it break this trend line, and we'll take this all the way back down to the downside. You can see where I have previous support at, and we'll just take it down there and take our profits. I'm not interested in buying the New Zealand dollar. There's no way am I interested in buying that. I want to sell this. If it goes up, it's going up without me. I want to sell the New Zealand dollar. Look at the daily chart, and that should explain it all to you, my friends. Just take a look at that daily chart. All right, traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Thanks again. Have a great trading day, and remember to trade smart and not hard. Till tomorrow, traders, take care, and bye-bye.